anticipated fatality is all in the line of duty. So please, no sympathy. Let's move ahead. Round 1 has now ended. 2 will now begin. Here there will be 3 clues for you to ponder and to muse to advance you to a win. From what you've seen so far, it's hard to surmise the who, where, and how surrounding my demise. So to make your theorizing more effective, I offer you an expert, bona fide detective!
I'm a hard-nosed detective who's hard-pressed to find the hard truth. I'm tough on crime, tough to talk to, and tough as nails. I turn over stones, turn over suspects, and turn over when I sleep. My direct questions get direct answers. For me, yes means yes, no means no, and maybe means you're under the influence of an illegal substance. Peter may have picked a peck of pickled peppers, and she may have sold seashells by the seashore. But everywhere that Mary went, this lamb won't be going. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Why are you all staring at me?
Miss? Miss? Oh, you Clovis! There's been a murder!
I know!
What do you mean you know?
I've searched the premises. Mr. Body's body is missing. You all have horrendous expressions of guilt on your faces.
Oh, excuse me, but my plastic surgeon fixed that.
Why are you here? None of us called a detective.
I'm supposed to be here.
You are not in the instructions.
What man reads instructions?
I think she's a lost piece from Sorry. Or better yet, she's a discarded token from mine.
You better leave.
This is not life.
Sorry.
Wrench, candlestick, pipe, knife, revolver, rope.
Wrench, candlestick, pipe, knife, revolver, rope.
Yeah.
That's better. Now, who here knew Mr. Body? Everyone? Okay. Who here wanted a dead Mr. Body? Nobody? Well, we will see.
We shall.
We shall what?
Forget.
Detective, I just want you to know, here and now, that I am not guilty. For murder is too vulgar.
Like your social life, I'm sure.
Colonel Master here. I like how you charge in and take control. Together, we'll find the killer. We'll take down the enemy. Why do I have my arm around a bulldozer?
Retreat, Colonel. Detective, surely you don't think that I could... How much do you want to just drop this whole thing?
Glad I don't have your nerve in my tooth.
It surely wasn't I. I get my jollies from crossword puzzles, not code corpses.
That's not what I am. And, Detective, don't look at me. I ain't murder.
Because you can't sell it.
You make fun of me one more time.
That's enough. You know, not that I look at you all with your wardrobe by Crayola. I don't think it's the right step to be a murderer. A body study is probably caused by natural causes. Dice failure, card trauma.
What?
I think I'll be on my way.
Hold on, sweet cheeks.
Detective, a murderer is a select individual. Someone with style. I breathe style.
I'm feeling all you breathe is fire.
A killer is stout-hearted. Just call me Gibraltar. I don't waver. I don't flinch. Why is that gigantic string bean staring at me?
The mind that plots and executes a murder is an extraordinary one. Immense intelligence, superior IQ. Consider me.
No, me. A killer requires creativity and passion. It's an art, and I am a true artist. I work with Minsky's mongrels.
What do you do with the mongrels? Don't answer that.
A killer is a sharp strategist. Hey, well, you know, sharp. That's me. Yeah, you know, sharp as a thimble.
A killer is unique. Detective, I'm unique.
Oh, you certainly are. But let's stick to the subject of murder, shall we?
Very good.
What?
Forget it.
So, these little piggies are innocent. And these little piggies are not. Well, one of you little piggies is gonna go wee, wee, wee all the way home, because I'm sticking around and I'm gonna figure this out. I suspect that each of you had a motive to want Mr. Body dead. And I'm gonna want to question you. All of you.
I mean, if you think you're looking at a killer, you might as well clean the wax out of your ears.
Now I'm in charge. And I'm gonna huff. And I'm gonna puff. And I'm gonna make sure one of you gets life!
Behind bars?
In the box. Now my investigation formally begins. You are all suspects. Why are you staring at me?
She's the master of detection.
And determined to deliver.
If we play our cards wrong, we're really up the river.
She is hard-boiled.
Commandeering.
Quite attractive.
And a song.
But the sights of prison stripes, it ain't so charming.
She'll try to catch us in a lie.
Their accusations won't hold good.
If we don't hang together now, together we will hang on you.
She's ambitious.
Unrelenting.
Out to solve this deadly thriller.
But she can't even find the cops, much less the killer. Premeditate our every move, eliminate the slightest clue, chasing her tail from room to room. But simple strategy will see us through. Suspects and villains, no conscientious killing. Theories and labeling, with no clues we can lose. It's a dark to the game. It's just a guessing game. Dinner invite us, desert they indict us. Prisons a bill of fare. If we scare, so beware. Alibis must compare. I didn't, he wouldn't, she wouldn't, we couldn't. There's nothing that she can prove, and she hasn't got a clue. Could she have found out that I had been left?
Has she found out the time Mr. Body and I was together?
Just so
This was an no.
Suspects and villains, no conscientious killing. There are plenty of theories and there's plenty of fame. With no clues we can't lose, it's a dark, deadly game. Could she?
Does she?
Has she?
Would she?
Did she?
Can she?
If we scare somewhere, alibis must compare. I didn't, he wouldn't, she wouldn't, we couldn't. There's nothing that she can prove, and she hasn't got the clue.
With the investigation now underway, I offer you the first clue of round number 2. Focus on where the deed was executed, where to calm my vigor was transmuted. The room which housed the deliberate act had libations mixed and strategies stacked. Now, in the study, the detective conducts her interrogation. The suspect's distressed with each accusation. She is alert, bold, cunning, and arrogant. They desperately jog.
So, I think I've got a clue. Well, I've got a lot more. This itsy-bitsy spider crawled up more than the water spout. I've searched the entire mansion, and I found these.
You found these.
6 interesting items which I believe could easily have been used to commit the heinous crime I'm faced with solving. I found a revolver in the ballroom, a wrench in the kitchen, a knife in the lounge, a lead pipe in the billiards room, a rope in the study, and a candlestick in the conservatory. With my highly advanced laptop crime detection system, a Chromebook, I was able to ascertain that all of your fingerprints were found on all of the items, and that the fingerprints were made between 9 p.m. and the precise moment of Mr. Body's death, midnight.
Don't go any farther. I maintain my innocence. Therefore, I will admit, on my own free will, that I did indeed handle 3 of those weapons, but not for the grisly crime of murder. In 9:02, I moved the candlestick when discovering it laying on its side in the library. I set it upright. And at 9:11, I moved the revolver when I took it out of its case to discover its caliber, merely out of curiosity. And at 9:20, I used the knife in the kitchen to cut the rot out of the apple I was eating.
Those weapons were not found in those rooms.
I was responsible for moving 2 of them. At 9:11, I saw Professor Plum handling the revolver, and I got suspicious. So, after he left, I went and hid it where no one with suspicious motive could find it, in the conservatory, behind a lovely Wisniewski fern. Then, before I retired to my chambers, I took the knife out of the kitchen to cut a twist for my martini.
You handled no others?
Well, I did get the wrench out of the tool shed for a big, burly handyman who needed to fix a pipe in the kitchen. A lead pipe.
At what time?
Oh, detective. When you're with a big, burly handyman, you don't take notice of the time. I didn't stay in the kitchen, though. The wrench, that is. I saw Mrs. White retrieve it.
I needed it to get the cup off a new bottle of spirits which I hide in the study behind some German outdoor recreational novel.
The name of the book?
My camp. At 9:50, I went to the lounge to finish off my spirits like a proper lady, and I found the rope, which I lost on my way to the conservatory,
You mean the conservatory?
to talk to the plants.
I found the rope in the lounge at 9:58. Mrs. Peacock had promised we would play cowboys and Indians. And you cannot play cowboys and Indians without a rope.
Oh, you certainly can't.
I then used a pipe to open a can of rations at 10:23 in the kitchen.
Still eat that stuff?
Rations stay with you forever.
At 10:30, I took the wrench to the handyman. He needed help fixing a radiator in the ballroom.
Handyman's quite popular, huh, ladies?
At 10:40, I gave him the knife in the kitchen to cut his bologna sandwich.
More popular than I thought. Is that it?
No. At 10:40, I then took the candlestick for some night reading in the study.
And I went to the conservatory for some atmosphere at 10:55.
I took it to the billiards room to experiment with playing pool. 11.
Then I took it to the balcony to catch the view.
I to the lounge for a romantic rendezvous with Mrs. Peacock at 11:10.
And I to the kitchen for a late night snack.
I took the revolver out of the conservatory at 11:20.
And then I hid it in the billiard room. 22.
And I took it to the ballroom. 24.
Then I took it to the kitchen, 26.
And I took it to the lounge, 30.
The rope,
Candlestick.
The conservatory.
the billiard room,
The lounge,
Ballroom.
Wrench.
candlestick,
lounge,
Study.
Pipe.
lounge,
ballroom,
lounge,
Knife.
lounge,
Grip.
Lounge.
Revolver.
Lounge.
Knife.
Lounge.
Centauri.
Lounge.
Wrench.
Lounge.
Candlestick.
Lounge.
Pipe.
Lounge.
Knife, revolver, rope.
Wrench. Candlestick. Pipe. Knife. Revolver. Rope. Wrench. Candlestick. Pipe. Knife. Revolver. Rope. Everyday devices have been surprising uses when they're in the right hands. Like water places, behind the leaf delicious. These dangerous affixes when they're in the right hands. The right, in the right hands. The right, in the right, in the right. Hands, wrench and pipe, knife and rope. Everyone's a clue, and any grisly gadget.
You people act like you're out of a board game.
One moves definitely midnight.
Wait, I'm not finished. Miss Jack is still at the top of the beanstalk and she's got something else on you. I found a note. It's made from magazine cutouts and it reads, "It's my turn. I'm convinced now more than ever that one of you committed the crime of murder. And I've got the proof. I'll be interrogating all of you shortly. Why are you staring at me?
She's so frazzled.
Serious.
Charged.
True.
Tack.
Attractive.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, my.
Information is essential. I present to you the second clue of round number 2. Focus on how the deed was completed. How I, with all my glory, was fatally defeated. The weapon responsible for killing me turns a crime quite brilliantly. Now, the interrogation truly begins. Let's watch and see where this goes.